Welcome to Cord Cutting Today for March 18th, 2020. This is the show where I break down some of the biggest stories happening in the world of cord cutting right now and give you my opinion on them. Now, this is my opinion. If you want to learn more about these stories, check out the show notes down below. I'll put a link to each story there so you can read about it for yourself and come up with your own opinions. I'd love to hear from you. If you're new here, do me a huge favor. Click on that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. It really does help us because it lets YouTube know you enjoy what we do. And hopefully we can help you break free from the high cost of cable TV and still watch the shows you enjoy. Well, a lot is happening in the world of cord cutting right now. Lots happening in the world as a whole. I really wanted to just quickly say thank you for all the kind messages. I've had some people message me on my Twitter account and on Facebook and other places to see how we're all doing here at Cord Cutters News. Everybody's doing well. Thank you for your comments and concerns. I hope you're doing well. Again, practice common sense. Please be safe out there. And, one last reminder. I know a lot of people out there help each other with cord cutting. I love seeing the Facebook group and the messages here where people are commenting and leaving suggestions and trying to help people break free from the high cost of cable TV. This could be a great time to also think about the people in your neighborhood and immediate friend circle who could use some help right now. Please keep them in mind. Let's use some common sense and let's help the others around us that may need it. So with that said, let's get into the news, starting off with the deal of the day. Start off with CuriosityStream is turning 5 years old today. And if you're not familiar with CuriosityStream, it is a streaming service from the original creator of the Discovery Channel. He started the Discovery Channel, left it some time ago, and now is has launched for 5 years now. It's a streaming service with many familiar faces from Discovery and the Science Channel and more, where you can watch great educational documentaries, science programming, and more. Highly recommended it. Really enjoy the service. It's always been one of those services I pick it up for a little bit, binge watch it, and then I kind of drop it. It's part of that rotating that I talk a lot about. Now, the good news for you is if you don't have it right now, they're on sale. 1 year of CuriosityStream, an entire year for just $5. That is a crazy good deal. Highly recommend you take advantage of that if you have been thinking about it, or maybe you just haven't even been thinking about it and been looking for new services. Maybe you have more time to stream right now. So check that out. Link in the show notes to learn more about how to get this. I'm not sure if you can get this through like Amazon channels and other places that also sell CuriosityStream. I think you have to go directly through them. If that's wrong, leave me a comment. Let me know. When I was writing this story, when this deal was first announced, it wasn't live on Amazon or other places. As always, sometimes that lags. I may see it on their website, and then like an hour later, it appears on things like Amazon. But today only, have to get it today, March 18th. Don't forget. All right, biggest story up of the day. Fox has acquired the free streaming service Tubi. We reported this a couple weeks ago that they were in the final stages. And now they've bought it for, I believe, $440 million was the number I saw. So a pretty cool move for the Tubi company. Congratulations. A lot of companies have that as their exit strategy, so congratulations to everybody at Tubi. They've worked very hard since the very beginning to build up Tubi into one of the best free ad-supported services out there. Now we're seeing, we've talked about this a while. Roku came out and said the fastest growing section of streaming is free ad-supported streaming. We've seen Xumo be picked up, Pluto TV being picked up, Tubi being picked up. Crackle sold from Sony to a different company. Seems like there's definitely interest in the free ad-supported section. I think a lot of this has to do with the fact that people on average have 3 to 4 paid services, and often they'll have 2 main ones and maybe rotate 1 or 2. So you got Netflix, Hulu, or maybe Netflix and Sling TV or YouTube TV, and then you're rotating like Hulu or CuriosityStream or HBO Now and more as a rotation. But increasingly, people are then supplementing. You got a free news service. Could that be News On or CBS News? Then you have free services like Pluto TV, Xumo, Tubi, Crackle, and more out there, the Roku channel, and supplementing the money or the paid services out there. And I think that's why you're seeing Fox and others get into it. To diversification, and this is probably a big part of it too, as the market changes, people are doing less and less out there. So leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of that. Are you worried about Tubi being sold to Fox? It worked out pretty well for Pluto TV, let's be honest. Pluto TV was bought by Viacom, and Viacom seems to have done a really good job, brought a lot of great content over to Pluto TV and more. But I want to know what you think. Now, it is interesting, and I'm assuming that these are connected, but yesterday, or 2 days ago now, the day before this deal was announced by Tubi, Fox went and sold, I believe it's all their shares, but they sold 5% of Roku stock. Fox was a early partner. They owned 5% of Roku stock, and now it seems that they've gone and sold that 5% to Morgan Stanley. Some speculation here, but if I had to guess, if you told me I had to give you a reason they did this, it's probably because they wanted to use that money to go finance the Tubi deal. Now, to me, it seems like you had all this Disney money. Where did that go? But I'm not sure I like that. As a business person, I'm not sure I'll be exiting out of Roku right now. I'm not sure. Does anybody know? Sometimes you guys are way better, and ladies are way better at finding out some of this stuff. But does Fox still own part of Roku? Is there additional stock out there that I'm unaware of that Fox owns? I've heard conflicting reports. Some people have said that this 5% was everything Fox owned. Some people have told me no, that they believe that Fox still owns part of Roku stock. If you're an investor, you know financial news a little bit better than I do, let me know. But I'm going to be very interesting. Reportedly, though, that was only $6 million. So of that $440 million, 600 of it was that. Maybe they just wanted that money as a down payment to help cover the cost of maybe a loan by Tubi or something. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Speaking of free ad-supported services, Pluto TV has been improving their ads. One of the biggest complaints of free services is the ads just seem to pop up at random, right? You're watching, there's an ad break, it goes black for a second, comes right back to the show. 35 seconds later, a minute or two later, suddenly there's an ad break just right in the middle of a weird part of the movie or TV show. Recently, we've been noticing that Pluto TV has been putting their ad breaks in the correct spot. So as you're watching a show where a traditional ad break would happen, they're appearing. Now, this doesn't seem to be live on all their channels. Some still seem to be random, but a growing number of the binge channels have started to properly place ad breaks where you would traditionally see them if it was airing on broadcast TV, for example. To me, this is a great news. This is a step in the right direction. It addresses one of the main issues of free ad services, the weird ad breaks. Just like every 5 minutes or every 15 minutes or something, there would be an ad break, whether or not the movie or TV show calls for it right there. So I'm really excited to see Pluto TV taking efforts to try to address that, to try to get this to be more consistent with a broadcast TV experience that you have grown accustomed to. Let me know, have you noticed that? And I know it's not on all Pluto TV channels yet, but I have noticed it on some of the binge watching channels. Others, I've heard from people saying the same thing. So leave me a comment, let me know what you think of that, and let me know, which one do you think is best? What's the best free streaming service out there right now? I'd love to hear from you. All right. NFL's contract with TV broadcasters is coming up. More importantly, the NFL Sunday Ticket. Now the NFL Players Association and the NFL have come to a deal about TV revenue that will allow the NFL to go and start negotiating with TV partners out there. This means that we're probably going to get some idea very soon of who's going to be the big movie partner or TV partner out there going forward. Now, the big one is the NFL Sunday Ticket. NFL has reportedly been in talks with everybody from Amazon to Google and more about making it a streaming service. There's even talks that HBO, it's not, it's available as an add-on still, but it's available from multiple partners. So Dish, Comcast, actually Dish doesn't do HBO now. Comcast, Spectrum, etc. can sell HBO. And maybe we'll get in the same place with NFL Sunday Ticket, where instead of it being exclusive to DirecTV, it's available to a wide range of people out there. But now we can confirm that the NFL is in talks, or is officially starting the bidding process. Unofficially, we've heard for some time that the NFL was in talks with companies, with Amazon and Google being some of the biggest that they're talking to. And the NFL, to their credit, has been very clear. They wanted to be accessible to a lot of cord cutters out there, not just to cable companies. We'll see how that plays out. And lastly today, Movies Anywhere, which is a great streaming app that takes your content from like the Amazon store, iTunes, Google Play, and more, and puts a lot of the movies into a single spot. Not all studios have joined the Movies Anywhere effort, but many have. Now, I believe, if I remember right, it includes iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, Vudu, and others. Now they've announced a new feature that allows you to lend a movie, up to 3 movies per month, to your friends. So if you have a friend that has a Movies Anywhere account, you're like, hey, I have this movie, you want to watch it? You can lend it to them, and they'll be able to watch it for, we'll have 7 days to accept and 14 days to access the film once they share it. Not all films can be shared, but some can, which is a really cool feature. I kind of like this. It's a pretty cool move. I mean, I remember growing up, hey, what VHS do you have? Going over to the cousin's home and you'd be like, hey, can I borrow this VHS? And they come to your home and they want to borrow that VHS. And you swap movies, and then before you realize it, you forgot to give it back and they forgot to give yours back. And yeah, this way you don't lose your movie. So that's a pretty cool feature. But if you use Movies Anywhere, leave me a comment, let me know. I love it because it's a great backup. Well, most of these ones like iTunes and Amazon and Google Play, I don't think are shutting down. I don't think they're going anywhere. But it has helped several small movie studios out there move content off when they shut down. So I love it. But don't forget, Curiosity Stream, from the creator of the Discovery Channel, great educational, documentaries, etc., is on sale $5 for an entire year today only. So check that out. Link in the show notes down below if you want to get that deal. I hope you all have a fantastic day. I will be here tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, to answer your core cover related questions. Please remember, be safe out there, use common sense, and have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.